Hello, I'm Marie. I'm making some short crust pastry to make some delicious mince pies. I'm rubbing in the butter to the flour to make a lovely breadcrumb consistency, which you can see here. I mixed into my breadcrumb mixture 1 egg and 125 grams of caster sugar, whisked it around in my Kenwood, and then we've got this lovely short crust pastry ready to wrap and put in the fridge to rest for 10 minutes. I'm adding zest of 1 lemon to my chopped half an apple, getting the zest off the lemon to give my mincemeat nice fruity flavour. Ow, that was my thumb. I'm adding segments of 2 small satsumas, and then I'm going to mix this in to my mince meat mix. Voila! Mmm. Perfect. Put a splash of brandy in. Shh. Proper job. So my pastry's been resting in the fridge to allow it to relax and make it easier for me to roll. Also, the chilling process prevents the pastry shrinking in the oven. It's very short, so it's going to crumble around the edges, so I keep pushing the edges in, doing little turns with my pastry and making sure we've got a well floured surface. I've got to roll it quite thin to about 3 millimeters. It's best to roll away from you, the rolling pin. It's starting to stick to the surface, so I'm going to put some more flour underneath to stop it sticking and being a flop. We don't want flops. Right, it's getting nice and thin now. Still not quite thin enough though. Look at this, nice and thin, ready to cut out. And there we go. Ready to cut. Oops, to daisy. Didn't see that, did you? Okay, so my prepared tin, greased, and a little bit of flour to stop it sticking. Now my professional pastry cutter. That's it, so now I know that fits, I'm going to cut some more Save that for later. Now, these are a little bit thin. Oops, that's no good. Too thin, I'm going to have to roll it again. So the thinner ones I will just roll again. I think I'll roll that one again as well. Lots of flour again. Pop it in the tray. Lovely. A little bit oversized, but then you get an extra bit of the pastry crust on the top. Perfect. Move this out the way a little bit. So we can bring the tray back in. Now we can dollop this into the bases. I'll put one orange segment in each one to give it that extra flavour. You can see the bits of apple in there as well. Oops, that one got two. Don't want to overfill it because it spills out over the sides. It looks messy. But it needs to be plenty in there at the same time. Now, I'll just wet the edges to make sure it sticks to the lid and stops the filling from oozing out. It doesn't need much because it's nice and moist because of the butter anyway. Just a little drop of water. Now we can add the lids. Perfect. 12. I can count. Pop these on and push them against the bottom piece of pastry to get the seal. There we go. Now a brush of egg wash on the top. Sprinkle of caster sugar. Finally, just a little cut on the top of each one, and in the oven it goes. Slide it to the top. And here are my mince pies out of the oven and cooled. Just gonna sprinkle with some icing sugar to finish off before presenting and eating. A little dusting of icing sugar, like snow at Christmas. And there you are, my mince pies.